Hi, I'm Tom. What you're about to watch is a short video demonstrating a plyometric drill which can be incorporated into a tennis player's training program.
Plyometric exercises help tennis players build explosive power and speed. This helps the athlete to accelerate quickly when trying to reach a ball and apply sudden force when hitting the ball down the court. Plyometric exercises also help tennis players with deacceleration, helping to change directions or slow their momentum to hit a ball while moving. Plyometrics help improve the quick firing of muscles, which can help players cut down on their reaction time and get to the ball in lightning speed. When implementing a plyometric program, it is important to evaluate the athlete, which includes assessing their speed, strength, balance, athlete's weight, age, and physical condition, along with their technique. Ensure that the facilities and equipment are safe, establish sport-specific goals, teach the athlete the correct technique, and progress the program. Failing to comply could result in injury.
Plyometrics involves the stretch shortening cycle. This is broken down into three different phases. Phase 1 is known as the eccentric phase. This involves the preloading of the agonist muscle group. During this phase, elastic energy is stored and the muscle spindles are stimulated. Phase 2 is known as the amortization phase. This is a time between phase 1 and phase 3. This phase is most crucial in production of power, as duration of phase 2 must be kept at a minimum. If this phase is too long, the energy stored during phase 1 dissipates, thereby negating the plyometric effect. Phase 3 is known as the concentric phase. This is a response to phase 1 and 3. The elastic energy is utilised to increase the force of the movement. It's a bit like this ball here. This is broken down. So phase 1 would be the ball travelling down, phase 2 would be the ball contact with the floor, and phase 3 would be the ball returning back up. Tennis, players can work from anything from 1 second up until a few minutes per point. Usually they would have 10 to 20 seconds recovery between the points, 90 seconds between changeovers, and 120 seconds between sets.
On average, a tennis player will run 3 metres per shot, 8 to 12 metres per point, and approximately 4.8 kilometres per match. This is dependent on the number of sets played, playing style, and athlete's ability. This drill doesn't require much space or equipment. Step boxes and medicine balls are used to progress this drill. This drill will help mimic the explosive action required in tennis to get to the ball in lightning speed.
In tennis, the intensity refers to the amount of stress placed on the muscles, connective tissue, and our joints. In tennis, the average number of shots per point is 4 to 5. The average number of points per match is 230. So when you work that out, the average number of shots per match is anything from 920 to 1,150. Obviously this will be different between the men and women due to the number of sets played and style of play. The intensity of this drill should be high to mimic a tennis match, so short bouts of high intensity. The volume is given in contacts per session. For lower body, the plyometric volume is expressed as number of ground contacts per workout. Beechel and Earl suggest the following. Beginners stick to 80 to 100 contacts, intermediate 100 to 120, and advanced 120 to 140 contacts per session.
Athletes will perform this drill twice a week with 72 hours recovery between this particular drill, depending on age, experience and condition of the athlete. Other plyometric drills can still be completed along with other tennis-specific drills and fitness components such as strength and endurance work.
Prior to conducting any plyometric drill, it is important we do a sufficient warm-up.
In order to perform this drill effectively, here are a few coaching points. The time between each phase should be minimal to ensure it is a true plyometric drill. Imagine the ground is a hot surface. Need to have quick contact time. Our core should be strong throughout the drill, leaning slightly forward. The medicine ball should be kept central. Slightly flex knees as you would in tennis to anticipate moving for the ball. Try not to be flat-footed during the drill. Good lower limb alignment with the hips, knees and ankles. Try to reduce the impact forces by landing softly. Use it as a coil effect. The movement should be fluid and efficient. We are going to land on the midfoot under your hips. Explode as far lateral as possible.
We're going to work for 10 seconds and the aim is to do 10 contacts within that 10 seconds. After that you're going to have 30 seconds recovery, so a 1 to 3 ratio there. You're going to complete 3 rounds, making that 30 contacts. You'll then have a further 3 to 4 minutes recovery, and you're going to complete 4 sets in total, and that should work out at 120 contacts, which can be regressed or progressed accordingly.